Welcome back to What's in Your Skillet. For those of y'all who may have noticed, I've taken some time away. Between losing motivation and recycling through some of our favorite recipes, new recipes have been few in between. So let's catch up while I show y'all how I made this delicious Nashville Hot double-decker stacker buffalo chicken sandwich. A literal mouthful. You know, speaking for myself, us small content creators hit mental non-motivating walls when it comes to this content creation stuff, such as how artists have art blocks and writers have writer's blocks. While it can be seen as an excuse and one would just suggest, yo, pick up your camera and go, when you actually have a specific niche, it's not that easy. Staying on brand is important for building the audience. And with this concept of branding in mind, that's why my brand is to encompass and encourage the food for the body, as well as for the mental. My food isn't always gonna hit every macro or health box available, but my food will and does feed my soul, which is what food should do, at least in my opinion. As for the food for the mental, that comes in the form of my little chit chats that I have here in these videos. Some food for thought, if you will. Now, whether that's through encouragement, something to just make you think, or a simple pick me up, my goal is to feed your mind, body, and soul, if at all possible. A crazy feat to try to overcome, as though this is the internet, and sometimes people just want to go against the conversation just for the sake of going against something. My content creation blocks recently occurred for a number of reasons. Lack of motivation, based on the number of views and interactions or lack thereof. Finding comfort in the repetitive meals my family and I enjoy. I'm pretty sure y'all get the idea that I'm a gyro and pizza fanatic at this point. But by all means, if y'all want more of that content, please let me know in the comments. Like, right now, so you don't forget. And I'll wait. Back to the list. The last 3 things that I've made out of the ordinary, I didn't have the ability to record because I'm lacking storage on my devices. Not knowing what to say in some of the videos is another reason. And lastly, I'm low-key salty that all the work that I've been putting in my videos seems to have been going unnoticed. Like my spumoni video. I'm sure y'all have heard it from the mountaintop with smaller creators and the amount of time that's used for pushing out content when you're solo dolo. It's rough, man. It's defeating some, if not most days. But this is also just one way to look at it. I'm doing work on my own mental personally because I can't be out here pushing positive thoughts if I'm not even attempting to practice this mind shift myself. So while being a small content creator or content creator in general is defeating some, if not most days, it's still a solid opportunity to have a creative outlet. It's a solid opportunity to have something new, have an opportunity to try something new. And whether it's the actual content, how you edit it, or how you even market the video. It's also a solid opportunity to put yourself out there and gain valuable life skills, whether it's through communication, verbal or written, or just being able to hold someone's attention. Again, real skill sets. I could continue, but I think y'all get the point. If I don't continue to practice my skills or continue to put myself out there, it'll be another 5-year hiatus on this channel, and I don't know if it can survive another hiatus of that time block. As someone who was previously by far the most negative person I knew, the amount of reading and studying I've done recently and on finding my own peace and positive viewpoints on situations I may not enjoy or like has helped me break through my creator's block and to look past the list of blockages that I identified earlier. I was listening to a video earlier and the creator said, when you don't post that day, you're missing an opportunity to connect with that person that may have needed to see you that day. While this can be seen as an egotistical, like, ooh, I'm such an influencer, I can attest that being at the subscriber level that I'm at currently, I can say, because it has been identified or verified, that there are 2 people that check to see if I've posted. And those 2 people are in the back of my head cheering me on to keep going, because for whatever reason, receiving support from family and friends is like pulling teeth. It's crazy when strangers of the interwebs can show more love than those previously mentioned. But neither here nor there. Just identify your why, even if it sounds cliche or gimmicky. If you don't have a why, motivation is hard to build and sustain. And that's basically the point that got me to here with finally editing down this video. This video was recorded and these colossal Nashville Hot double-decker stacker buffalo chicken sandwiches were devoured over a month ago. So all this was said to say, yo, don't give up. Content creator or not. Whatever it is that you do, identify your why. If it doesn't resonate anymore, reevaluate your why and reestablish it, or reformulate it to better suit you and your new why or your new goal. Create smaller goals to achieve and actually do them. Just keep going. I tend to get caught up with numbers, so one of my goals is to actually post a video and not check back unless I have to. to comment on, interactions or whatever, and just letting it rock. I appreciate y'all sticking around and keeping up with me. It's appreciated beyond what y'all would even know. And that's just a little food for y'all skillet.